loved seeing some chocolaticity up in the house. So I was really happy about that. But having said that, do you think, based on the premise of this show, do you think that every lie gets closer to the truth or vice versa?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you start lying, you're playing a very dangerous game. You almost have to like write down each lie. Otherwise, you just trip yourself up, which is, you know, essentially what ends up happening in our show. But it's, I think you're playing with fire when you start lying.
What about you, Brandon? Or do you agree with Pippa?
No, I definitely agree with it. I definitely agree with Pippa. It's like striking a match every single time, and after a while, you know, you get caught up in your own lies. You know, it's that old saying, you know, a white lie doesn't hurt, but the truth of the matter is, if someone comes back and asks you what it was, you got to keep building and building and building, and after a while, the snowball effect can overtake you.
Have you ever looked at somebody's timeline though and been like, "Oh, I wonder what it'd be like to be in that person's life just like for a minute"? Yeah, we've all done it. Listen. I know I've done it. Have y'all done it?
Yeah. I'm looking at Oprah, Drake, all of them, just like, this is a crazy lifestyle. You know,
he said Oprah, Drake.
Yeah. Because you look at it and you're just but think about it though. That's what their goal is, right? Yeah. The goal is they want you to look at their stories in a timeline and be like, I want that lifestyle. I want that house.
Yeah, I'm going to keep following. I'm going to keep checking back in and seeing what they're up to. It's all part
and then just like Beckey, we become obsessed over it. You know, that's when we click that follow button and then we start liking all the pictures. Then we start commenting, hoping that they'll comment back. And it becomes an obsession, a kind of, you know, strange obsession if we really think about it in a sense.
Why do you think Josh is the only person that Beckey really lets in? Like he's the only person that allows her to see who she is at her core, and he loves her in spite of it.
Yeah, he's the only one that calls her out. I think Josh is very in tune to what's happening because he picks up on all the red flags and all the cues. And then what happens in the first episode, he calls her out on her BS, and she has no room to play with Josh because Josh is like, I know what's happening, and also I can expose, you know. So he's holding kind of the ace of spade there in a sense. So yeah, I think that's how.
And why do you think she wants so badly to get Livy's approval? Like she craves her approval so tremendously so, but at the same time, you kind of feel like she doesn't.
Yes, I know it's kind of like the way she goes for Liv and the way she seeks Liv out. It's complicated. You know how sometimes female friendships can be complicated, and sometimes I feel with Liv and Sasha and Beckey, it feels like not school politics, but wanting to be in the most popular girl group. And I wonder if there's like an essence of that in the way that she handles her and manipulates Liv. It's very like there's an essence of wanting to be in with the cool girl. Do you know what I mean?
It's shady boots is what it is. It's shady boots. It's shady boots. But that is my time. I'm going to go. But before I go, Pippa, you and I have something in common. We were both in the Lion King. You did it in the West End. I was in the original LA company. And Brandon, you worked with my girl, Yvette Nicole Brown.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
I just want to end it on a positive, bright note, my peoples.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That was such a pleasure.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
See you. Bye.
Bye.